All right, this is an article that came out in the New York Times at 11:54 today. NFL Steelers won't participate during Anthem live updates. So the team will be staying in the locker room during the playing of the national anthem, and then after it's over, they will take to the field. So, because of what Trump did, this protest is now expanding. He should have just left well enough alone and just attempt to be the president, because that's all he's doing is attempting, because he's not presidential at all. And please stop coming to my channel suggesting that we just shut up and stand up for the anthem. If that was working out for you so well, then there wouldn't be a protest at all. That flag don't mean a damn thing to the average black person. And before you get on your roll about if we don't like it, we can leave, you don't get to order no damn body out of this country, especially the people of the ancestors that built this bitch. Nary white person built America. You didn't build America. Your sun-burning pussball ass didn't build nothing. Let's get into the article. I know I'm going to get heavily flagged, but you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't give a damn. I ain't standing for your anthem and flag either. Okay, let me just put that out there too. NFL players and owners already on edge after critical statements made by Trump at a rally on Friday night woke up on game day to another series of tweets from Trump, this time calling for football fans to boycott NFL games unless the league fires or suspend players who refuse to stand for the national anthem. I tell you what, over 80% of the NFL is black. You start firing all these black players, I can tell you just that act alone will diminish your NFL. Okay, white men cannot carry this sport. Nobody's going to watch a bunch of white guys running up and down a field. It is just not going to happen. If you turn the league white, you might as well just shut the whole league down and not have it at all. Team owners responded by condemning Trump's criticism, while the Jaguars and Ravens started things off by kneeling and locking arms during the anthem in London. There are expected to be several more demonstrations around the league today. Stay here for live updates. All right. Steelers won't participate in Anthem. The Pittsburgh Steelers team does not plan to emerge from the locker room in Chicago until after the national anthem. We're not going to play politics, Tomlin told CBS. We're football players. We're football coaches. We're not participating in the anthem today. Not to be disrespectful to the anthem, but to remove ourselves from this circumstance. People shouldn't have to choose. If a guy wants to go about his normal business and participate in the anthem, he shouldn't have to be forced to choose sides. If a guy feels the need to do something, he should not be separated from his teammate who chooses not to. We're not participating today. Rex Ryan regrets supporting Trump. Rex Ryan, the former Jets and Bills coach, who once introduced then presidential candidate Trump at a rally in Buffalo, expressed his regret on the morning show Sunday NFL Countdown. Everyone's always been united. Yeah, the views are different, but let me tell you, I'm pissed off, Ryan said, who now works as an ESPN commentator. I'll be honest with you. because I supported Donald Trump. When he asked me to introduce him at a rally in Buffalo, I did that. I am reading these comments and it's appalling to me. And I'm sure it's appalling to almost any citizen in our country. It should be. Jaguars and Ravens kneel and lock arms during Anthem. An appointed rebuke of Trump for calling NFL owners to fire players who protest during the national anthem. Shahid Khan, the only Muslim owner in the league, locked arms with his Jacksonville Jaguar players on Sunday before their game in London. During the playing of the national anthem, Khan locked arms with tight end Mercedes Lewis and linebacker Tevin Smith, both of whom are black, on the sidelines to show unity with his players who are trying to highlight social injustice and police brutality against African Americans. And that was the whole point of Colin Kaepernick taking the knee. And if you notice, Trump is turning it into something else. He's making it about the flag in the country. And it was never about the flag in the country. It is about America unwilling to fix a system that has really never worked in the first place. And this is why the country is on a major decline. You can't cater to one group and then step on the other. Of course, sooner or later, you're going to fall. And America's in free fall, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. You can't go on in this oppressive system unless people go along with it. And now you're seeing that a lot of people are not on that go along to get along train anymore. They're now jumping off and rejecting it altogether. And it's just a matter of time before white supremacy is going to be so deeply rejected that you're going to be afraid to even admit that you are one openly. That's how bad it's going to get. You just sit and live long enough. I know exactly what I'm talking about. America is on a serious decline, not just with the white population, but just the overall justice and social construct of this country has always been in free fall. As long as you keep racism at the height of running this country, you have no chance of making it into the future. America has got a shelf life, and your expiration date is coming fast. And Donald Trump is not a uniter. And you can just see this in his actions. Donald Trump, every time Donald Trump comes out, it's to fight. That's all. He comes out to fight. Look at how many of his own cabinet members he has put on blast. Jeff Sessions, James Comey, you know, and even members of the Republican Party. He recently came out against John McCain openly. Mitch McConnell, not that I like these people, but I'm just saying he is all about fighting and warring with people. And he damn near sound like a kindergarten every time he speaks of Kim Jong-un. And now he wants to bring a fight to a predominantly black league, which is the NFL. This man is just all about warring and fighting. I haven't seen one thing he has done to unite people, but I guess that's just the way you want it. So you're going to get more than what you bargained for with Donald Trump. If you think Donald Trump is the kind of person that's going to get the country to come together to salute the flag, you are sadly mistaken. It is never going to happen. You can come to my page talking about if you don't like it, you can leave and all that stuff. Just because you say that to any person, I have yet to see a black person run home and pack their bags because you told them to go back to Africa. You are delusional if you think the ancestors of the ones that actually built this bitch are leaving, then you got another thought coming. It ain't gonna happen. You can say that until you turn blue and die. I promise not one black person is going to be parting from America because you said it. Let's get back to the article, ladies and gentlemen. While the NFL and several owners issued statements on Saturday saying they supported the players' protest and were unhappy with the president's comments, Khan was the first owner to stand with his players. Khan's reputation is also a Republican. Okay, well, I didn't know that about him. So, and contributed money to the president's inauguration and has said he supports the president's economic policies, but he is also an immigrant and a Muslim, two groups that the president has routinely attacked. In February, Khan, who is Pakistani American, said he opposed the president's attempt to bar people from some predominantly Muslim countries from entering the United States. Khan's actions will put the spotlight on other team owners, owners of the Bills, Lions, Dolphins, Falcons, Rams, and Giants were among those who issued statements opposing the president's comments. But many prominent owners, including Jerry Jones of the Cowboys and Woody Johnson of the Jets, were silent. Well, you know what? They need to get unsilent and face the fact that the majority of their players are black. But that's okay. These silent ones will soon get a serious wake up call. Patriots owner Robert Kraft condemns Trump's criticism. Trump doubled down on his criticism of NFL players who take a knee during the national anthem, saying fans should boycott games unless the players are fired or suspended. Robert K. Kraft, owner of the New England Patriot and a longtime friend of the president, was among the first to reply, saying in a statement, I am deeply disappointed by the tone of the comments made by the president on Friday. I am proud to be associated with many players who make such tremendous contribution in positively impacting our communities. Their efforts, both on and off the field, help bring people together and make our community stronger. So, I mean, these are some of the comments that we heard recently. NFL owners add their voices to the chorus. NFL owners, most of them conservative, and many of them large donors to Trump, joined with Kraft and backed their players' rights to protest during the national anthem and condemned Trump's criticism. You know why? Because at the end of the day, these owners know where their money comes from. Period. That's why they have to back these players. Even the ones that are trying to be silent, they have to eventually come out and back these players because the players, that's where their bread and butter comes from. What are you going to do if your players walk off and you're an owner? You know, that now impacts your income. And they're not going to let that happen over Trump. So many of them will come forward eventually and condemn what Trump has said and what he's doing. Colts owner Jerry Irsay said, I am troubled by the president's recent comments about our league and our players. Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie, I support them as they take their courage, character, and commitment into our communities to make them better or to call attention to injustice. Charger owner Dean Spanos said the NFL and its players, more than anything, have been a force for good. All right, so Jimmy Haslam, owner of Cleveland Browns, we must not let misguided, uninformed, and decisive comments from the president or anyone else deter us from our efforts to unify. Again, their players is the bread and butter of the NFL. So, no, these owners, they better be careful. They don't want to cross these players. And once again, Donald Trump, from what I understand, is still trying to kick up rocks, and he is seriously wasting his time. This protest will continue to expand and grow, and you can count on the league losing ratings. They're already losing a ton of ratings, but losing more ratings and money a lot more rapidly now because of what Trump has done. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And if you can donate to my channel, please do. Peace, family.